覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to World Record Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, World Record Coo, and today we are looking at Transformer Siege Ironhide and Transformer Siege Prowl. I was lucky enough to find both of these at Walmart while I was looking for Soundwave and Starscream, so that was a unique surprise, and thus far I have not seen any other reviewers besides Tauntaun put these up yet, so we'll see if that continues. So I'm trying to get this review out to you early so you can get a first-hand take of what these things are like. And I must say, right out of the gates, I'm loving it. Siege continues to be my favorite line of the year. Absolutely, positively killing it. The police car mode is pretty cool. It has a gun that I don't really see a peg-in spot for, but that's okay. I wonder if I can put it up here. Yeah, that looks silly, but yeah, you can do that. So there's Cybertronian writing. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, yes, the Cybertronian writing. The clear essence wheels, which some people don't like. I kind of dig them. I think the whole vibe just looks so cool. There's not a lot of, there's actually zero Siege paint on this guy, maybe because he's white. We want to keep him crisp and clean. So those people who don't like the Siege wear and tear look, you have a clean figure. I personally don't mind and actually like the Siege look. It's called Siege, not Transformers Car Wash. So that's my take on it. Then you have Ironhide, which I think looks absolutely amazing. The feet are a little obvious there, and they don't really transform that much. Some different painted reds there, but the wheels are fine. It rolls decently. I said decently. Let's push this back up in here a little more. So does Prowl. But I love his gun. His gun is like one of the coolest things I've seen. Probably my favorite gun out of all that I own so far for Transformers. Why? This thing transforms. Boo yow. It's a hammer now, or you can use it as an axe. I'd say a hammer. Got the nice detail, the missiles on the inside. Look at that. Siege just killing. There's a little paint wash on here. Is that some great paint wash? Dang, watch out now. Hasbro trying to spare no expense like Jurassic Park. So, yeah, and then you got some paint wash over here, some of that nasty gunk that people don't like. A lot of different reds when you really look at this, but it's just, I'm sorry, I'm gushing over here because I really like both these figures. I'd say the vehicle mode, the stronger of the two, would be a toss-up. They're both really cool. But let's get these things transformed. I'm not a Transformers perfectionist. I don't do these really well. So bear with me. That's why I never do in my videos, but since no one else has done these so far, I'll convert them back or attempt that, okay? Don't get mad if I jack it up. So let's take this off and then just kind of flip up some of these right here, the doors. And then one of the unique things is when I was transforming, getting the legs off, it's weird. Like, it's kind of cool. You have the knees bend. You see that? That was pretty sweet. When I first saw that, I was like, man, that's pretty high speed. And you flip this around. Now, his feet are probably my least favorite part of this figure because they don't have, they're really slippery because of the what they are. So you kind of have to use the heel back here to brace them, to keep him standing up. But even then, he still has mild problems standing up. Mild. I wouldn't say it's a game breaker, but he's not as sturdy as some of the other Transformers in this line. So you lift the arms up like that. And you can know when you're doing it right because you'll see the wheels like that. Flip them back out like so. Then you have the clearance. So this is where you're going to move him back out. Flip that. Flip this up like that. Then flip that down. I think this is right. Yep. Because it goes right inside there. And then you push this whole case down. Oh, I think I'm doing that right. Yep, okay. I did it right. Yeah, look at me. Man, I'm looking like a Transformer reviewer. And again, guys, I never transform on camera because I always jack it up. And I want people lighting me up in the comments saying, you suck. I do suck a little bit with transforming. But, yeah, so there we go. Here we go. So there we have Prowl. Looking really nice. I like the G1. What do you call that? His wings out to the side. And I think I might have mistransformed him a little bit because he's not pegging. There we go. Now it's further down. Knew something was wrong. So there we go. He looks pretty good. Then I've got this little thing here that can make his gun into an axe or whatever you want to use it for, or just a gun with police lights on so you know who you're getting shot by. So let's go on to Ironhide. Now I'm probably going to mess Ironhide up, but we'll try it. Flip this out. Flip that out. Then you've got this little piece here that comes out. That forms his legs. You just push that back in. Push that back in. Then you take these out a little bit. And you actually... Okay, I'm really jacking this up, so don't look at my review for this. I'm just trying to get this transformed back. And somehow I did it. So I couldn't walk you through this one as much. But you see it's a pretty simple transformation. If I'm doing it on my channel, again, if I'm transforming a figure live on my channel, which I never do, you're not going to have any problems. And I sincerely like keeping my Transformers simple. I don't like all the crazy 27 steps. I like stuff like this. If it's 12 steps or less, or, you know, sometimes less than 20, then I'm okay. You know, I don't like the crazy steps when it's too much, but there you go. You've got Ironhide here. And I brought in a couple figures just to do a comparison with so you can see how they look. Because I originally thought that Cup would be very similar to Ironhide and transformation and everything like that, but he's not. He's really not. He's not even close. It's not a retooling at all. It's just they share that same similar window, which is kind of cool. But other than that, these guys couldn't really be much more different from each other. Now, surprisingly, Jazz and Prowl have a very similar transformation features, especially the upper portion of the body. Not so much the legs, because the legs with Prowl, I think, are pretty cool and unique. But the upper part with Jazz and Prowl are almost the exact same. Last thing I'll show you is all the Autobots that I have for Siege so far as the deluxe size. So here's all the Transformers I have so far, and the deluxe size for the Autobots. We've got Cog, we've got Hound, Ironhide, Prowl, and Sideswipe. I purposely did, I could have gotten all of them, but I passed on, who was it? I forget her name. She shares the same body as Moonracer. So I passed on her, and damn it, it's making me forget who it was. The other one I passed on was Six Shot, because he's too much like Hog. And the reason I don't like Hog as much, I like Hog for what he is. He's kind of like there to kind of reinforce your Transformers for other weapons. But I don't like the hollowness with them. And just watching the review from Tauntaun, it looks like he's the exact same as this, just falls apart and really just there to kind of reinforce your other figures. I'll wait for a sale on him. So, yeah. And the other one was just a complete, Power of the Primes retooling, which is why I did not get, you know what? I'm just going to look it up real quick because I can't remember her name. Okay, it was Siege Autobot Chromia that I passed on. And the reason I passed on is because Siege Autobot Chromia looks like she's exactly the same as the Power of the Primes Moonracer. I mean, the exact same, just some better, more elaborate textures and accents. But I don't want the same thing. I already have my own Chromia that's really cool, so I passed. But I thank you for watching this review. I hope I did a decent job for you. If you liked what I did, don't forget to subscribe or hit that like button. Until next time, peace and until all are one.